Good evening. Good evening. I am live and I won't be before you long today. I hope everybody is having a good night, a good day, the day after the Eagles win the Super Bowl. I tell you, I am a little tired, but we must move forward. So excited for the Birds winning the Super Bowl, but that's not why I'm here. I am here tonight to back on Mondays with Miko. I will do Mondays with Miko. I'm thinking the Mondays before the city council meeting. Okay. It's still, I will not cover anything from the city council meeting, just so you guys know, because it's really important that we engage and that we do the things that, we're supposed to do to participate. So I will not be covering, the city council meeting per se, but I will be talking to you guys about the agenda. So I can share the agenda. I cannot answer any questions, about the meeting itself. And let me see. Looks like I may have just lost my screen here. Let me see. So if you are joining me, come on, join. I'm looking for my screen. Here it is. So today, just want to remind everybody. Oh, wait, almost there. See, this is what happens the Monday after the Super Bowl, right? All right, let me see if I can get back in. Yes, I'm back in. I'm back in. And if you're with me, you could drop me a comment just to let me know that you're there. So, a few dates, want to remind everybody of. One is that the Mullins City Council meeting is tomorrow. That's Tuesday, February 11th at 6 o'clock p.m. And on the agenda, so the agenda, the way it works is the agenda is put out prior to the meeting. By law, it actually has to be out within 24 hours. We try to get it out a week before, and it's posted in City Hall. You can see the agenda, or also on the Mullen City webpage. So we'll be covering old business ordinances, which is the work of the people. We actually have Kenneth Goodman, who is going to be coming tomorrow. Kenneth Goodman is one of our local heroes. Hey, Connie, he's one of our local heroes. He lives in Columbia now. However, he saved people's lives. And we will tell his story tomorrow. And we'd love if you could come and meet Mr. Kenneth Goodman. He will be there tomorrow. We have some new ordinances that we're going to be covering. Um, so those are all on the agenda. And then we have administrative report. So every month, our city administrator, her name is Holly Jackson. She does a wonderful job for the city, y'all. She works tirelessly, and the departments report to her. So she will be given the updates from her on her side, as well as I will have some updates that I will be giving as well on the mayor reports. And then last but not least, we have one person from the citizens from the community who will be speaking. Her name is Kirsten White, and she will be talking about Trinity Behavioral Healthcare. So should be some really good information that she's going to make available. That's on tomorrow, Tuesday at 6 p.m. at City Hall. It's really important, guys, that either you are there at the City Hall meeting or send somebody from your family, right? There's a little bit over 4,000 people that live in the 3 square mile area, city limit of Mullins. And the way we're going to move our community forward is together because we are stronger together. And that's not just me. I made that clear that it's going to take a collective community effort. All right. So that's tomorrow. And so at the city council meetings, just as a reminder, you have to request to speak in advance. And then, so you can't just get up and speak or blurt out things during those meetings, whether you agree or disagree. You're there to listen and learn what's going on in the community. Now, on the 18th of February at City Hall, we will be having a town hall meeting at 5:30. And at the town hall meeting, that's when you can come and be heard, right? In a constructive way. So we're going to move our city together forward, but we're going to do it constructively because that's how we're going to get things done. So we do have some folks that are coming. I need to reach back out to Grand Strand to confirm their attendance on the 18th. Duke Power, they've committed that they're going to have a table there on the 18th. And so will PDRTA, our bus company, our free bus, y'all. I'm going to just do a little sidebar on the free bus. Really, really need for you guys to leverage the free bus. There was a study that was done and determined that only 50% of the people in Marion County have own cars. So this is a great way of getting around the city between Mullins and Marion. Okay, so that's the PDRTA bus, and they will be there as well. You will get an update on the OBS, and if you want to know what the OBS is, then come to the town hall meeting or to the city hall meeting, and you will find out. Okay, so city hall meeting is on tomorrow at 6 p.m. Tuesday. And then the town hall meeting is the following Tuesday. The difference between those two meetings is one is the city council. This is where you're going to get to see the work of the people, not just me, but also your elected officials, not just me, but the other elected officials. You're actually be able to witness us do our work, pass ordinances, discuss issues of the city. And then a town hall meeting is when you get to give your feedback. So there'll be presentations and then you can respond. And then if there's something specific, we will have a period of time for comments. The comments, we limit it like 3 minutes, but it's your opportunity to let the folks know, to let me and others know what are your concerns. Okay. On the 26th, this is for small business owners, really small business, medium businesses. We're having a business improvement forum. And the business improvement forum is going to be at City Hall at 5:30. Okay, so it's not just for folks that have businesses in the city limit of Mullins. Somebody has asked me if you have a business in Marion County, you're welcome to attend, and there's going to be more to come. At City Hall, what I am reading from is a news. It's kind of like a brief cheat sheet newsletter that Holly has helped me put together, and this is always available at City Hall. And this will tell you, um, this will tell you what is going on and what you should be aware of. So it's the city council meeting on here. It's the Old Brick Square Yard. Down in this corner is the calendar. And if you ever want a copy, please come up to City Hall and get your copy. All right. Hi, Pastor Jones. Get your copy. So, you can get a copy of the newsletter, and I'm also attempting to like leave them at the different businesses. So if you have a business in the city limit of Mullins and you would like to have copies of the newsletters, if you don't mind, please come up to City Hall and pick them up, and then you can make them available for people who shop with you or put them on your window. This does change from time to time as we get new things, because also on the 26th of February, Russell Fry is coming to Mullins, his office, with a mobile service. So Russell Fry is our CD7, Congressional District 7 congressman. And he has remote offices, plus he's in DC. But the wonderful thing that he does is he comes to different communities in order to provide services. So if you find yourself that you need help with any federal programs, that's IRS, that's the VA, um, this whole money, IRS, VA, Social Security, anything that's federal, come on down to Mullins. The flyers are posted on my Facebook page, also at City Hall, and they will be there to support you. So you can go ahead and get them to tell them what your issue is, and I'll tell you it works. I've had people that have been able to get a passport in 24 hours with the help of a congressman. So, it's kind of what they do, and they would love to be able to help you. All right. So I'm going to just recap these dates real quick. The The 11th is tomorrow. That's the city council meeting. The 18th is that following Tuesday. That's the town hall meeting where you could come and be heard. The 26th, there's two things going on. During the day at City Hall, we have Russell Fry's office who will be there to help you with any needs that you have on the federal side. And then in the evening, our special coordinator, our special events coordinator, and um, Mullins Development, oh, let me get her title right, MDCC, Mullins Development Communication, um, Olga Rita Wright will be having a business improvement forum. So if you have a business, we really truly need for you to set aside time to come on the 26th of February at 5:30 at City Hall. Really, really important. Let your voice be heard, okay? And then I am going to put up, this is not exactly related to city business, but it is Black History Month. And I am going to share with you guys my schedule. So I do have a list of speaking engagements um, for the month of February, and I'm so excited. Rhonda Bain, who is uh, she's our museum curator. She has helped me to put together a wonderful exhibit, and this exhibit talks about the great works of people in Mullins, um, going back as far as the 1800s during slavery and as recently as this year. So I put together a speech and I already delivered it. Thank you so much to Jackie's on Main. I was able to go and present to the after school program there. And I will be at different locations. Some of these are closed events, but there are two events that are open events. So I will be at the middle school, high school, coming up at the middle school, the high school, as well as let me get it right, North Mullins Primary. So Palmetto, North Mullins Primary, and the high school. I will be doing the speech at those locations with the exhibits. So your kids hopefully will get an opportunity to hear it, and then you can ask them about it. So you can see it's on my page, but you'll know the dates, and you can ask your kids did they learn anything about Mullen. So I'm really hoping that they will. And then there's two other ones. I am going to be speaking. So that exact same presentation that I'm giving at the schools, a little bit, just a tad bit more in depth, a little bit longer with a little bit more detail. I am going to be speaking this Sunday at Mount Carmel Missionary Baptist Church. That's my church, located on 424 West James Street. So that's 424 West James Street, Mount Carmel Baptist Church. In recognition of Black History Month, I will be speaking there and I will be doing the same thing that I'm doing at the schools, presenting the artifacts about Mullins history and great people in Mullins. Okay, so hopefully this has been helpful. Just wanted to remind you guys about some dates that are out there, some very important dates, some very important meetings. This is also Black History Month, and I will be doing some speaking engagements. We have, I am coming up on 100 days, y'all. Tomorrow will be 91 days, and it's really been great. I've learned a lot. I committed to you all for the first 60 days, I was just going to listen, and I've learned about the amazing people who work for the city. They work very hard, and they do some great work. And they've been in my first 90 days, they've been able to produce some great outcomes. So come to the city council meeting and you will find out. All right. So come to the city council meeting tomorrow and you will find out about, what's been happening my first 91 days. And there's so much more to come. Everything, Rome wasn't built in a day, and our Stronger Together movement for Mullins won't be built in a day either. But I'm just so grateful for the feedback, and that we just continue to move together forward. And, there's some tough times ahead, I'm going to say, right? In terms of rebuilding our community, in terms of tearing down abandoned houses. Hey, Linda, in terms of the crime and violence in our streets. One of the things that I've done in the first 90 days is we've created the Mullins Ministerial Alliance. And that's where we're bringing together pastors and ministers that service people who live in the city limit of Mullins, to deal with violence. And the answer is not easy, and it's going to take all of us, So I'm making a special ploy request for you guys to come to the city council meetings and to come to the town hall meetings and to come to the business improvement forum. And if you can't make it, send somebody in your family, because this is how we improve our community. We do it together. All right, so that is it for the day. I don't see any questions. But if you could just remind folks, and also remember our newsletters. If you want a copy, please just come out and come to the city hall. Talk to Ronette. She always has copies at the desk there. And if you need some for your place of business, let us know. We'll be happy to get it for you. Have a wonderful day and go birds.